Know that I got it made. Know that I got it made. Know that I got it made. I'm taking it back when rap was real back in the old days. Know that I got it made. Know that I got it made. I'm taking it back when rap. Greetings, YouTube. Alain Unleashed back at you from right here at the Green Thumb Gardening Channel, right here in the Grow Zone 8B in Tifton, Georgia. And in today's video, YouTube, we're going to be giving you guys a first-time look at another propagation experiment that we started here in our high-tunnel greenhouse roughly about 60 days ago, YouTube. Yeah, roughly about 60 days ago, we took a total of, I think, 10 cuttings from our ever-bearing raspberry plant out on Berry Boulevard in our front yard garden extended grow area. We placed those cuttings in soil in a couple of pots here in our high-tunnel greenhouse. And if you guys know anything about propagating raspberry cuttings, they can be very, very, very slow to propagate. YouTube, you got to be patient. If you're not patient, you'll probably toss them out before they actually start to root and revegetate for you. But at any rate, YouTube, it's been about 60 days since we started this grow experiment here, and I'm gonna flip this camera around for you guys and walk over there and grab both of those pots that I have over there with our raspberry, propagated raspberry cuttings in the YouTube, and show you what they're currently looking like. They're indeed looking well, and that's why in this video, YouTube, we're gonna go ahead and actually separate those raspberry plants from each other in those pots that we have them growing in over there, and put them in their own individual pots, and show you what they look like after we get that done also. But hang tight. All right, YouTube. Those things are indeed looking well in our high-tunnel greenhouse here on January the 15th, 2021. But this is a look, YouTube. This is a look at our propagated raspberry, ever-bearing raspberry cuttings that we have here in our first container. We have a total of about 5 or 6 in this container right here, YouTube. Again, we started this propagation experiment about 2 months ago, YouTube. This is what they're currently looking like, YouTube. Take a look at this. Bam! Can you guys see how well our 6 propagated ever-bearing raspberry cuttings are looking currently here in our high-tunnel greenhouse, YouTube? We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here in this pot, and all but one has actually rooted very well and began to veg out for us. As you can see here, they're all looking fantastically well, YouTube. But we have one that's been kind of overshadowed by the growth of the others. That's another reason why we're going to go ahead and put these raspberry plants in individual pots of their own. But we have one tiny one down in there that's hard to see. It's been overshadowed by the growth of these other raspberry plants, YouTube. But it is indeed alive and well, pretty and green down there. It just needs some actual light and growth space of its own. So we're going to get that in a pot of its own also, YouTube. And this is our next pot of propagated raspberry cuttings here. I think we have a total of 3 in this pot, I think, YouTube, and they're looking even better. Take a look at this, YouTube. Bam! That thing's getting pretty huge over there. The one we have on this side over here, YouTube. We have one there in the middle that grew from this cutting we had here in the middle. It's kind of tiny down in there, but you can see it's down in there. We have that one right there, and we have this other one here on the side here, our third one that we had in this pot, and it's looking well too. It's being overshadowed by the growth of this huge thing here. So we're gonna get this one, that one, and that other one in their own containers, and all of these individual raspberry plants here in these pots in their own containers, and we'll bring you guys back and show you what they look like when we get that step done. Hang tight, YouTube. Alright, YouTube, we're back, and this is what our propagated ever-bearing raspberry plants currently look like in their new pots. Take a look at this, YouTube. Bam! Don't they look fantastic, YouTube? As you can see, we separated our propagated ever-bearing raspberry plants into a total of 6 pots, as opposed to the 2 pots that they were in the previous clip to this video, YouTube. We have a total of 2 here that were very small here in this pot, so we put both of those together in that pot together. We have a total of 2 small ones here in a new shoot that we found beneath the soil. It's currently coming up beneath the soil, so we raise it up a little bit in the soil.
to soil level there, and it's being overshadowed currently by this larger plant here, which is a good thing to keep it from getting sunburn in case we do get any days of blistering sun here. At any rate, YouTube, we have the larger ones all in individual pots of them of their own, and this is indeed what they currently look like here at the Green Thumb Garden Channel, Grow Zone 8B in Tifton, Georgia, in our high tunnel greenhouse. Thanks for watching, and if you're currently watching this video on uppotting propagated ever-bearing raspberries plants, and you're not already subscribed to the Green Thumb Garden Channel, please indeed take this moment to press that subscribe button beneath this video, that like button, that notification button, and be sure, YouTube, be sure to share this video with your friends and family as well. Yeah, uppotting our propagated ever-bearing raspberry plants, and they are indeed looking well. Thanks for watching, YouTube.
Now that I got it made. Now that I got it made, now that I got it made, I'm taking it back when rebels real back in the old days. Now that I got it made, now that I got it made, I'm taking it back when rebels real back in the old days. Do you remember this? We call it old school. I'm talking about when rappers where there was no auto-tunes. You had to really sing, you had to really rap in order to get them up out the seats and make their hands clap. But now it's auto-tunes on everybody's voice you hear. No message mumble rapping, they ain't even speaking clear. But I won't ever change, I keep it old school. They let me in the game and now I make my own rules. Yeah. Now that I got it made. Now that I got it made. Now that I got it made. I'm taking it back when rappers real back in the old days. This one for real rappers, artists like Tupac. He made the whole world feel it before he got shot. This one for real rappers, artists like Biggie Smalls. He reached the world with his music and he touched us all. This one for real rappers, artists like Eazy-E. I miss you, homie, and I know you smiling down at me. This one for real singles, artists like Marvin Gaye. Didn't need no auto-tune to sing, just let the music play. Know that I got it made. Know that I got it made. Know that I got it made.